film. Welcome back to the Better Project podcast. We are back with another solo episode. And I'm just sitting here in the studio by myself, jamming out to music, thinking about life. And honestly, I'm in such a beautiful spot right now in my journey. It's up, it's down, it's all over the place. But all in all, we are moving forward and we're moving closer to creating the life that I desire, the freedom to do what I want when I want, to spend it with the people that I love, to focus on my passion and my purpose of connection and podcasting, communication, and adding value to you, the listener, and to every person that I come across and have interactions with. So we're well on track there. And a big one is, I got asked this question on a podcast, and I didn't think I did it justice. I got asked what was my why, what was my purpose, and I feel like I skimmed over it. I said, a big part of my why, my purpose is my daughter. But why? Why is my daughter a big part of my purpose? And why I do what I do each and every day. And yes, it's to lay the foundation and the platform. But I never want to be one of those parents who sits on the lounge watching TV on their phone saying, go out there, kid, achieve your dreams, you can do whatever you want. Whilst I sit there and not. I say this time and time again, actions speak louder than words. I need to lead by example. I need to not only prove to myself, a big part of it and a big part of my dark side that motivates me is my upbringing. No one believed in me. I didn't believe in myself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to prove it to myself. I'm going to prove it to other people that I can achieve anything that I put my mind to. And by me doing that, by me proving that to myself, to other people, it shows my daughter that this is what's possible when you put in the work, when you stay consistent. When you find a passion, when you find a purpose, go after it. Don't stay in a crappy 9-to-5 job. Don't even get into a 9-to-5 job if you can prevent it. And this is the platform that I'm laying for her, so that she can go out there, she can find her passions and her purpose early in life. And it's going to evolve, it's going to change over time. But if she can find that, do something she's passionate about, create an income from it, have the freedom to do what she wants when she wants with the people that she loves, without having to go down the path of working a 9-to-5 job, possibly not even getting out of that, getting to the end of your life and looking back like, wow, I wish I did this. A big thing for me is the regret of unfulfilled potential and the things that I wanted to do, but I never got to do. So that's a big, that is my why. For her to look up to me, to go to my YouTube channel and see the journey, see the documentation of where I came from to where I am now. She can go, wow, like, that's my dad. In a way, I want to be a superhero. I want to be her superhero, a living example of what it's like to be a man in this world. And it gets me emotional because she is my world. She's a big part of my world. I love her to bits, and this is why the journey I'm on now is uncomfortable. if you want to achieve great things in life, it doesn't come easy. You have to go out of your comfort zone. There's been a lot of change in my own life. And a big one recently is, as you would know, I work a 9 to 5. I work in my family's air conditioning business Monday to Friday. But I made the decision to say, you know what? This podcast deserves more. I need to put more energy into it, because once I do, we're really going to start to build some momentum. And 2 weeks ago, I said I was going to do it, and usually I would pussy out and be like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But it was time. And I made that phone call to my dad, and I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I was quite scared. I said, Dad, like, I can't squeeze in what I'm doing into half a day on Saturday on the weekend. Like, I need to put more energy, more time into this, because this is what I want to do. And usually when I speak about podcasting and stuff, sometimes you can get quite a bit angry. A lot of that's my fault, because in a way I kind of take advantage where I do my work when I'm supposed to be doing his work and he's paying me. But just by having that honest and open conversation, being straight up like, I want to take one day off a week, don't pay me, but I need to put more time and energy into my podcast and everything that I'm doing. He goes, okay, son, like, what day do you want to take off? And I'm on the other end of the phone. I'm like, what? Is this my dad that I'm speaking to? But after I was on such a high. I was like, holy shit. Like, yes, I had the uncomfortable conversation, because nearly most conversations that I have with my dad, especially around serious things, I'm getting a lot better at it now, but they can be quite uncomfortable because I don't know how he's going to take it and how he's going to react. This one, I was like, wow. Yes, I had the uncomfortable conversation, but I made the decision that I've actually, if you ask my partner, I've been saying I've been going to do this for the last probably month and a half, 2 months, never did it. So I made the decision. Now I got one extra day a week. What did I do? Booked in a bunch of podcasts. And yeah, wow. Just by making that decision, by having that one day, the amount of momentum that I've created for myself, the opportunities that are coming my way now. It's like all of a sudden, all these people from even Queensland, Melbourne, are all of a sudden going to be in Sydney and available on Fridays. And it's like, wow, take advantage of this, because this is the momentum that I'm building towards creating that freedom, creating that life that I desire for myself and for my family, just by making a decision. And that's all it is. Having open and honest conversations and making a decision. We tend to, and I've done it myself too, create narratives in our head on how it could go wrong. But what about how it can go right? And you'll never know if you never do it. So that's a big decision that I made. Moving forward, having Fridays off. Already, in the span of 3 weeks, I'm going to be recording 8 podcasts with 8 amazing guests. Opportunities coming left, right, and center off the back of these connections. My podcast is growing, it's evolving. And I just feel like I sit in here right now, I'm like, holy shit, like, this is my studio? I built this? Imagine where I'm going to be in the next 12 months, 2 years, 5 years. If I just continue on the path, continue, as I said last week, planting seeds each and every day and building that momentum. That's all it is. We tend to overcomplicate life, business, but if you put in the hard yards, stay consistent with it, you can achieve so much. And that's what I'm doing. And that's a bit of a life update on where I'm at right now. And don't get me wrong, I wake up every day, most days, with a level of anxiety, but I would also say excitement of what the day is going to hold, because I know there's going to be opportunities that come, conversations. As I said, it's not easy. The anxiety, the last week or two, with making these decisions and having all these opportunities, like doing 3 podcasts in 1 week, I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to plan for these? How am I going to do these? And it's like, okay, Nick, take a breath. Come back to yourself. Do you believe you're the number 1 podcaster in Australia? Yes. The level of conversation that I'm having is top notch. Top notch. Is there room for improvement? Fuck yeah. But my biggest saying, which I love, is I'm proud, but I'm never satisfied. I'm proud of this studio. I'm proud of the people that I get on, but I'm not satisfied, because I know this studio can get way better. I know the guests can get bigger and better. I know the opportunities can get bigger and better. Coming back to self, I'm like, okay, cool. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. And that's what my last couple of weeks, months has been. It's just chipping away each and every day. And in the midst of all that, I guess, chaos, positive chaos, some negative, you know what one of my favorite times of day is? It's not getting up and going to the gym. It's the little period between the gym and getting ready for work. Probably 10, max 20 minutes, where my daughter, my partner are still asleep, still quite dark outside. And it's just me and my thoughts. No distractions from phones and TV and messages. It's my comfort. And I speak a lot about going out of your comfort zone. Like, there's growth in discomfort, 100%. But we also need to come back to our comfort, to reset, to take that breath, to regather our thoughts. So then we can go into discomfort with a clear mind, not stressed, not overwhelmed. So for me, that 10, 20-minute period is like, okay, cool. I can do some meditation. Just sit with my thoughts. Take a breath. And the last couple of mornings during my meditation, I'll be honest, I've been crying. Not out of sadness, but out of gratitude. Out of gratitude for where I'm at right now in my journey and what I'm achieving and momentum I'm building. I'm so grateful for where I'm at right now, for the people that are around me, for the opportunities that are coming my way, for the people that I get to connect with. Because I am honestly so grateful, especially for you listening to this. Now, this is just me giving, I guess, a weekly update, a life update, rambling on. And whether you get value out of this or not, I hope you do. as I mentioned in probably the first episode, this is just about me documenting my journey. And even today, I said, my daughter's going to go back and listen to this stuff. Well, I hope she does anyway. And she can hear all these beautiful words that I'm saying and documenting the journey. That's what it's about. So coming back to my point, yes, growth comes from discomfort, but learn to love the comfort as well. Not let it become your life where you live in your comfort zone all day, don't get out of bed, watch Netflix on your phone. No. Make comfort like a sacred time within your day. When no one's around, it's just you, solitude, no phone, no TV, you and your thoughts. Do some meditation to reset, to recharge. I think that's the beauty of our comfort zone or our comfort period within our day. Came to me this morning, when I was sitting in it. I was like, this is beautiful. This is honestly beautiful. All day, I'm in uncomfortable situations. I'm growing, but to be able to have this small pocket of time just to feel so comfortable in solitude, in love for myself and for this journey. It truly is a sacred and beautiful 10 to 20 minutes. But yeah, I think I've covered everything, and thank you. Thank you so much for listening. As I say, if you got value, please share it to friends and family. Share it on social media. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I have some beautiful, beautiful conversations coming up on the guest episodes. There's big things happening. Really, really beautiful, but big and impactful. Even the fact that I'm sitting here right now and having these conversations, this is like my journal, my diary. And I used to hate solo episodes. I used to hate coming in front of a camera. I'd feel so awkward. Now I love it. It's my outlet to be me, to express how I feel on a deeper level. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Much love. Stay grateful.